your girl, E-I-R-E-E. That's Ari E. And I'm driving right now. Of course, safety first. I got my seatbelt on. I'm looking forward. This camera is right here, how I got it attached to me. So you can see me at an angle, but I'm still looking forward. Both eyes open. Ahead, what's in front of me. Yeah, I'll be in my destination in like an hour. So I got a little time to spend. Not that long though. But yeah, how I feel about rappers becoming songwriters, or just folks just getting into songwriting in general, I think that's pretty dope, because you know it's an overkill of rappers out here. Everybody and they fucking mom want to be a rapper nowadays. To me, rap is not difficult. It's what gets difficult with it is when complexity actually enters. That's when you get wordplay. That's when you get multi-syllable rappers. That's when you get punchline rappers. I call punchline rappers attackers, because it's like they attacking the beat. Basically like flaming, like joning, like ish talking is what I would call it, XYZ. But just like a straight flow, a little bubblegum flow, anybody can do that. That's pretty fucking simple within itself. But once you add like some flavor, some taste, complexity, and oh man, if you try to do that speed flow, that chopper stuff, most people cannot do that. That stuff that Tech 9 do, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twister, that stuff is difficult. And all three of those I just named, all three of them are different type of chopper rappers. They're not even the same type of chopper rappers. Tech 9, he really cuts it up. Cuts up his flow. Like you slicing some, what's something you slice? Like you slicing cheese really thin. He cuts his flow up. Bone Thugs and Harmony, they harmonize. And do the chopper stuff. Speed rap. And Twister, he just does it a straight flow. Listen to Celebrity Overnight. Or the song with him, Kanye West and Jamie Foxx. I can't think of the song at this time. But yeah, that right there, that is some technical stuff. Or like somebody that's really, really technical, that's really, really hard to duplicate their style of rap, is Big Pun. Like his breath control was on point. You know, for his size, you know, R.I.P. to him. Great dude, but just the way that he released his multi-syllables so effortlessly like that, and his size, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? He was one of the greatest. He was ahead of his time. He died when I was 6 years old in 2000. He was really, really ahead of his time for sure. But most people can't rap like that. But simple like ABC flows, simple stuff where kids can rap it, anybody can rap that. But that complex stuff, most people cannot rap that, fix their lips to rap like that. But yeah, I think anybody can rap. Most people are not MCs. Most people cannot freestyle. And when I say freestyle, I'm talking about free of style, go off the dome, off the head. That's hard. Most people can't do that. But yo, if you got some of those attributes, and since it's, you know, super, super competitive out here, still do your thing. Dang, I feel like I got a cough or something. My throat just got scratchy. It's raw. I'm not fixing this video. Since it's super competitive out here, there is nothing wrong with still doing your thing, but you know, consider more options in the background too as well. Like songwriting, for example. If you can do any of those things I mentioned, like you're a good chopper rapper, or you're very good at writing that, you're really, really good at multi-syllables. Like I'm really, really good at writing multi-syllables. I could write multi-syllables if I really want to, at the level of Eminem or Big Pun. But when I say I can do that, I'm not saying I rap like them, because I rap nothing like them. My style and what I talk about is different. But I can pack in all those rhymes. Like, that's not difficult to me. It's time consuming. But let's say I was a songwriter, right? Up and coming songwriter. And it was somebody that wants to practice that style of rap. I can help him or her out, right? At a cost, at a price, because nothing is free nowadays. And if you're good like that, your services should not be free. but I can help that person accomplish that. But yeah, it's money behind that, especially if it's like a big artist, or they don't even have to be like a super big artist like Billboard charting artist, but they can have like a buzz in their city or whatever, where they're doing tours and all that type of stuff. And sometimes they just may not feel like writing all their stuff, or they want assistance. Nothing is wrong with, helping them out at a cost. They like, yeah, I feel like, applying this. I feel like speed rapping, XYZ. Nothing is wrong with that. Or like ghostwriting for people, I don't really respect the art of ghostwriting. Like the actual artist who has somebody write their whole album for me, I don't really respect that. Because I think you should be able, if you consider yourself an artist, you should be able to write your own stuff. You can get assistance, like a helping hand is what I call it, if you're stuck, per se. That's totally normal. But somebody, writing everything for you, and then you don't even want this person to get their credit, I don't really respect that. But shoot, if I could, I don't think I would do like the ghostwriting thing. Maybe at least a songwriter, because like some of the way that these people be rapping nowadays and shit, like kids in middle school can come up with better rhymes with that. Their mind is fresher. They're in English class and stuff like that, so they can come up with better rhymes than these bogus ABC rhyme schemes that these dudes and chicks is coming up with too. But just always look at the alternative, besides the regular I want to be a rapper, You got millions and millions and millions of fucking rappers out here. Excuse my language, but that's how I feel about it. I can know at least 20 dudes right now that want to be a rapper. That's with me being inside the service, my job, and people back at home in St. Louis. It's just people in the area. And then those people, because I'm not really a super big extrovert. I'm an introverted entity. I'm a loner. I'm by myself a lot. XYZ. So let's say I know 20 people. Those people that's socially out there, they may know 60 people. And when I say 60 people, I'm not saying you know them personally, but like, yeah, so-and-so rap. And those 60 people know 60 people too. So it's lots of rappers out here. There's some good ones, there's some okay ones, there's some trash ones. And there's some that need like professional development and stuff like that. We don't got that nowadays. So you got to do that yourself. You got to study the grades. You got to practice writing over different types of different type of tempos. There we go. You have to freestyle. And I mean for real, just off the dome. You can record yourself. Give yourself 21 days. Especially if you're starting out. See how you sound from day 1 to 21. They say it takes 21 days to break a habit. It's the season too. It's like allergies season. So people been coughing that stuff at work. So tell you the truth, that probably spread over to me too. Yo, I'm sick. But no, I get over it after a while. But just look into that, There's nothing wrong with different alternatives. Or, you be like behind the scenes. You could be a producer or something like that. And when I say a producer, you don't even have to be the person that make the beat. But you could be that person that helps, what's the word I'm looking for? Arrange the beat. That's considered a producer too. Whether you realize it or not. You help them orchestrate what goes where, what sounds good where. Change up this instrumental, put this here, put this chant here. Tweak this sound, this, that, and that, and a third. And that's for a whole nother video right about now. But just stuff like that could be real helpful. It's just so much more than, being a rapper, being an MC. Sure, pursue it and push it. But just realistically, most of y'all is not going to make it. And that's me, including myself. That's like all these dudes that I know that can hoop really, really well. Sure. When I was in high school, my senior and a year after that, the boys basketball team won state. Both times. think it was maybe one or a couple of them that got like a full ride scholarship, and the other ones wind up going to regular old colleges or community college. You know what I mean? So it's not going to happen for everybody. Everybody's not going to go pro. But don't stop your dream, of course. But always have a backup plan with it. And realize realistically, you know, it's super competitive. I'm not the only one competing for this position. But I have to realize that I have to do the best I can, but always have a backup plan in my pocket. That's just how it has to be. That's how it should be. You know, no arguing behind that. Just always plan for the future. And there's, you know, so many other slots within hip-hop. You don't got to be the main man up front. You can be behind the scenes. You don't get as much recognition, you don't get as much credit, but you can be like in the back of your head, yeah, I helped him write that. I helped her write that. I gave her that line, and that one liner, when people remember the song, I was the one who gave her that idea. And she put me inside of the song credits too. Oh, you see this beat right here? I helped produce that for him or her. Or if you wasn't the beat maker, see, it's a difference between the beat maker and the producer. The beat maker, that'd be the person that create the actual beats, the instrumentals. And sometimes the beat maker don't make it from scratch. Sometimes the beat maker can take a sample and flip it. Sometimes they don't flip the sample. They keep the sample like how it is, but they just tweak it. Either they speed up the beat or slow down the beat, depending on what they want to do. That's how you get like a lot of these old school songs that we be hearing a lot. Because people, you know, bring back classics and put them on today's songs. Be beat makers, be the producer. You arrange that stuff for the artist. That's what Diddy was. He's more like a producer, like arrange the songs and stuff like that. He ain't create the beats, but he says what goes where. Basically the organizer and stuff like that. That's a whole nother video, a whole nother topic. XYZ. Yeah, look into that. Expand your options, you know. Don't be so one-dimensional and stuff like that. I wish everybody well. I hope, you know, some of y'all at least get this dream of being this rapper, you know what I mean? XYZ. You know what I mean? I just want to keep it at that, y'all. It's your girl, EIREE, that's Ari E. All social media is the same, man. Peace.